Okay, I'm literally in the middle of filming my last invention, but FedEx Freight just showed up because I have a new toy showing up at the Unnecessary Studio. So let's go check it out. It is certainly a good thing I've been hitting the gym so I can get this bad boy up onto the table. This right here is the Roland BT-12. It is a direct garment printer. So this device is gonna be able to print any design whatsoever onto a t-shirt with just the push of a button. So let us go ahead and start unboxing this brand new toy. So a direct-to-garment printer is something that I have wanted for probably 10 to 12 years. But back then they were just a little too expensive and I never really had a need for one. So you would not believe how excited I was when Roland said that they would send me one of these machines. And they also gave me a code for $750 off if you use the code unnecessary if you want to pick up one of these for yourself. But let's get this fully set up so we can start printing some very unnecessary t-shirts. And we have success. The only one problem I was having is when you can print absolutely anything you want, I all of a sudden can't think of anything to print. However, I do have one idea so far. This is the wall of narcissism. 70 of my favorite inventions that I've created over the past 2.5 years out of the 300 or so that I've made. And they all happen to feature beautiful photos of myself. Hence the name that I gave the wall. But I'm thinking for my first shirt, I should make a small version of this wall. Maybe like a 3x3 grid of 9 inventions that I can wear around my chest and walk around like a big old narcissist. We definitely need a few of the classics like the gator grip gloves and maybe my very first unnecessary invention, the air sticks. The cuisine curtain was also another favorite. I'll figure out the rest of them as we go, but let's go ahead, hop in the computer and get that first shirt printed. We've got our mini wall of narcissism ready to be printed on a shirt, so let's go ahead and grab ourselves a fresh white tee and get it loaded up into the cartridge so we can print it out. Unpop this here and open it up, and then we want to lay the shirt down on the cartridge, hopefully nice and center. Then we just need to tuck in all of the excess material here until it is nice and taut. And then we can close the cartridge. And now our t-shirt is fully ready to be preheated before we start printing it. The upper half of this printer is the actual printer that will be printing on our t-shirt, but the lower half here is gonna preheat our garment and also set the ink once it's done printing. So we just need to load the cartridge into the bottom section here and turn this lever so it preheats the shirt and takes out all of the wrinkles. And once it's done preheating, we slide that back, unlock the door. Now we can take our shirt and put it into the actual printer. Let's go ahead and hit start and get this print underway. Okay, the first shirt is done and I think it's looking pretty good. I actually set up a quick timer and it was 1 minute and 57 seconds to print that shirt. Pretty quick if you ask me, but we're not done yet. Like I mentioned before, we need to take this out of here and put it back into the heater down below. We'll close that up. And this time we'll slide it to the heat press. And now our t-shirt is actually finished. Let's go ahead and pop it out of here and let us check out the final product. Okay, if this t-shirt doesn't scream, I absolutely love myself, I really don't know what does. But let's see how it looks on me. I think the colors look really great, and there I am. What do we think? How am I looking? Here's another closer look at all of the colors from the print. For my first print, I think it's looking pretty good. There's probably a few tweaks I can do here and there, but I'll figure it out once I get used to the software a little bit more. And how about this? I will give away this shirt to someone who comments on this video. So comment something, absolutely anything you want. Maybe I'll even print your comment on a shirt on top of this shirt and you get both shirts. How does that sound? But the very next shirt that I want to print is right here. This is an illustration of the Gator Grip gloves, and I made a rug of it from a previous video, so let's put it on a shirt. Since we are on the topic of talking about clothing, the very first unnecessary merch drop is coming very, very soon. And there's gonna be an invention in correlation to the merch drop that's gonna be kinda interactive. So subscribe and be sure to be on the lookout for that drop. But let's check out the shirt we got going on here. Let's try it on. Looking absolutely fantastic. Would you like a closer look? The colors are super vibrant and I think it looks really, really good. Should I do something like this design for a future merch drop? Or maybe something a little bit like this? I did an all over print design of all different types of Gator Grip designs. We got the OK, we got a high five. I think there's like a middle finger in here. I'll stand up over here so you guys can get a better look at the full all over print design of the Gator Grip gloves. But you guys always have some good ideas. What could be some outlandish things I could use this t-shirt printing machine for? Leave a comment down below if you have something that might be really funny or fun to execute. And like I mentioned before, if you guys want to check out the BT-12 from Roland, I'll have a link down in the description with my code unnecessary so you can save some money if you want to print your own t-shirts. I've got a few other projects that I'm working on, so I'm gonna maybe print myself a whole new outfit, and I'll see you at the next unnecessary invention. See ya!